Today, we're diving into something truly revolutionary. It's a whole new way of looking at and trading the world's most critical materials. We're talking about using AI to essentially see the future of supply and demand before it even happens. And just to give you a sense of the scale we're talking about, look at this number. That's nearly $900 billion. That's the projected market for critical minerals by 2036. I mean, the stakes here are absolutely massive. So here's the crazy thing. Our entire modern world, right? It runs on these critical minerals. But the global supply chains that get them to us, they're a total black box, opaque, volatile, and just incredibly hard to predict. So how do you pierce through all that fog? Well, it all starts with completely rethinking how we track these materials from the very beginning. The first principle here is to map the entire physical journey of every single mineral. We're not just talking about following the news. This is about building a digital twin of the real world, tracking these materials from the moment they're just a resource in the ground all the way to their final destination. And this is the key insight. When you map the whole chain, you can see where the stress is building up. You can spot the leading indicators of a disruption long before it ever hits the market price. Okay, so let's get into the engine that powers all of this. How do you turn all that messy, real-world data into something you can actually use? The system organizes all this information into what it calls signal families. So it's looking at everything, from physical things like a smelter shutting down, to logistical problems like a congested port, all the way to geopolitics. And it pulls all of that together to get a complete picture. This whole process is run by a pretty sophisticated 6-agent intelligence pipeline. You can think of it like a digital assembly line, where these specialized AI agents are working 24/7, grabbing thousands of data points and turning them into structured, usable signals. And what you get is something you could almost call a Renaissance-style system. You see, it's not about finding that one golden nugget of information. The real magic is how it takes thousands of tiny, seemingly weak signals and uses advanced machine learning to weave them all together into a single, powerful forecast. But of course, having all this great intelligence is only half the battle. You have to be able to act on it, right? So how does this data actually get turned into decisions? It happens through a self-improving, closed-loop system. This is so cool. Every decision, every trade, and crucially, every outcome gets fed right back into the model. So the system is constantly learning, constantly backtesting itself in real time, and getting smarter with every single move. And the outputs from this system are built for the modern financial world. This intelligence can plug directly into all sorts of trading platforms. We're talking everything from regular equity exchanges to crypto and prediction markets. You can trade directly on these signals. And this, right here, is the real competitive edge. It's not just the fancy AI algorithms. The true secret sauce is the data ontology. Think of it as a proprietary, one-of-a-kind map of every single mine, smelter, and refinery on the planet. And that's something a competitor just can't build overnight. So I'll just leave you with this question. In a market this important and this unpredictable, what is the real value of being able to see a supply shock coming before the rest of the market has any idea it's about to hit?